For the Lightning, you can set yourself up so that you won't lose any money. Let's put it that way.
Well, the key is that every team, if you're going to hedge, you're going to get a plus price
Right.
on everything that you're going to hedge with, as
Particularly
opposed to having to lay a price.
And if, in an elimination game, that would be really big if it gets to that point. So just a little food for thought as far as the Lightning is concerned. Huge game tonight. North Carolina and Duke, as good as it gets in terms of rivalries. We'll talk about that next.
The Las Vegas Sportsline.
With Cliff Miller from MJ Christensen Diamonds, William Henry Collectibles.
Incredible. All one-of-a-kind pieces. They're generational items. And in the South, everybody just lusted after who gets the grandfather's pocket knife. In Vegas, it's stepped up a notch, and that's William Henry. But this is a knife that generations will own. Every one of them made out of custom materials, an incredible story and legacy to pass on to future generations.
MJ Christensen, located at Boca Park.
Everyone knows that even good people fall on hard times. Your credit cards get maxed out, and you get behind on your taxes. Unfortunately, the IRS is not as understanding, and they won't stop until they collect. They have the power to take your paycheck, freeze your bank accounts. Even your home or business could be at risk. It's simply not worth it to take on the IRS by yourself. You need to call the experts at Optima Tax Relief. When you call, be sure to ask about the Fresh Start Initiative. It's a special IRS tax debt assistance program that could save you thousands, even tens of thousands. Optima will immediately provide you with a team of professionals who could protect you from the IRS, ensuring that you get the best possible outcome. The Better Business Bureau has awarded them an A+ rating, and you will too. So put the hard times behind you and call Optima today for a free consultation.
Call 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922. 800-375-2922.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
When it comes to dependability in car batteries, no one beats Interstate Batteries. Interstate Batteries has been providing outrageously dependable starting power for over 65 years. With over 200,000 dealers nationwide, there's one near you. Just click on interstatebatteries.com.
Right now at Findlay Volkswagen at the Valley Auto Mall, we're making room for our new Volkswagen models. Meet me at Findlay Volkswagen at the Valley Auto Mall in Henderson, or visit FindlayVW.com, Nevada's #1 Volkswagen volume dealer.
Findlay Volkswagen.
Hey, Dave Koken with John Lyons from Lyons Physical Therapy. John, what type of injuries do you treat at LPT?
Dave, we treat a whole gamut of injuries, primarily orthopedic injuries, anything from neck pain, back pain, post-surgical rehabilitation. We also specialize in treating victims after any car accidents or slip and fall type injuries.
LionsPTLV.com, 702-476-0222.
Interstate batteries are some of the longest-lasting car batteries in the business. And you can find those long-lasting batteries at over 100,000 locations across the nation. And yet, we recycle even more batteries than we sell. Why? Because we don't just want to get you going. We want to make sure where you're going remains worth getting to. Interstate Batteries, the nation's #1 car battery recycler.
The trade deadline is approaching fast, and there's no better time for you to trade up your vehicle as well during the Finley Acura Trade-Up Sales Event in the Valley Auto Mall. Right now, save thousands on the all-new and pre-owned vehicles like the all-new RDX, MDX, TLX, and ILX. Plus, save up to $8,000 on the RLX and have your choice of $500 towards your first-year registration or 3 years of free maintenance. Finley Acura has access to the largest pre-owned inventory in all of Nevada. So don't delay. Trade up today at Finley Acura in the Valley Auto Mall and visit us at FinleyAcura.com.
This is what Flo from Progressive sounds like in one of our many hilarious commercials.
And basic motorcycle policies start at just $75 a year. I know, right? Do you think I say I know, right, too often? I do. I know, right? I have to stop, don't I? I know.
And this is what that same commercial sounds like on your motorcycle. Yeah, even our commercials are better on a bike. Progressive keeps you on yours. Get a quote in as little as 3 minutes at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Annual premium for basic liability policy not available in all states.
What's hot today? It's time for the Wager Talk marquee matchup of the night. WagerTalk.com. Start winning now.
I guess Alabama-Auburn, probably the rivalry in college football. Michigan-Ohio State's right there, obviously.
Yeah, Alabama-Auburn. What world? Michigan-Ohio State's the rivalry, my friend.
Well,
yeah.
Depends where you are. Right.
Well, that's at least 2 states. Alabama-Auburn's only 1 state.
Well, that's to me is what kind of makes it even better. And it's Alabama, which is, But I think North Carolina Duke's better than both of them. in basketball. I think this is just such a great rivalry. I love this rivalry.
Well, there's no number 2. What's number 2 in college basketball?
Nothing.
Yeah.
It's
you
a
can
runaway.
debate whether it's Michigan, Ohio State, or Alabama, Auburn. In college hoops, it's Duke, North Carolina, period.
Yes.
That's the rivalry game.
And round 1 of this year's matchups takes place tonight down at Tobacco Road. Duke is the home team. Checking my Caesars app, which is so easy to navigate, Duke is -9 right now. The total 165.5. And by the way, if you're looking to play the money line, you can lay 450 with Duke if you want to go that route. My first impulse is that I and I'm not a totals guy, but I lean under in this game. I think this is going to be a really intense game, and I think North Carolina knows they've got to play some defense in this game to have a chance. Because if they just run up and down the court with Duke, they're not beating them.
Can this stat be right? The 149th consecutive meeting with at least one of the two teams ranked?
Sounds feasible.
Isn't that
incredible?
That's something. 149th. I mean, I'm reading it. I didn't double check it.
No, it sounds right.
I mean, that's why Duke, North Carolina is what it is. Yeah, I have a hard time betting against the Blue Devils, man.
Man, they are
so that good. But there's no, I mean, again, we saw it in the NC State game the other day. The markets aren't sleeping on Duke.
No.
And even when they play well and win by margin, it's not going to be easy for them to cover numbers like this. North Carolina's good.
No,
they've won every ACC road game.
And by the way,
straight up,
it is North Carolina's game of the year. They want to beat Duke so bad tonight in their house. There's nothing bigger for them.
And what, three senior starters for the Tar Heels, and Duke doesn't have that. These are Duke's like, yeah, it's just another game. It's these kids. But
they're not used to this rivalry. I put it that way. With the
certainly
young
played
kids,
well in every big game
absolutely.
this season. Duke's. I mean, when it comes to big games and how well the two teams have played, Duke has pretty much been dominant in every marquee matchup they've had.
But there's no marquee matchup like this one.
Yeah, but that's why they're number one team in the country right now, is because they've stepped up and played really well in the big games. Here's another one. Now do it again.
I think the line's right. As far as the spread is concerned, I really can't come up with an edge. I think it's about where I power rated the game. Both teams are going to be completely geared up. The crowd's going to be insane down there. I don't know. I think it's the right number, but I do think that. And again, take this with a big grain of salt because I'm not a totals guy. But if I think this might be a game where it's not going to be a low scoring game.
No, the total's 165.5.
I think you can. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure both teams get into the 80s in this game. So to me, under looks like the more viable possibility tonight.
Sure, I don't think you'll see a ton of open looks from 3-point range. These are two teams that do defend the 3-point arc fairly well.
WagerTalk.com. All kinds of good opportunities out there to make money right now. Teddy, what have you got up tonight?
I got up a 3-pack in college hoops for tonight. And looking forward to the beginning of March, man.
Yes. And Teddy, of
just
course,
around the corner. And, of course, the All-Star break ends tomorrow.
Yes. Teddy's strong in the NBA. I've got a hockey game up tonight, which you can check out, in one basketball game as well. But I'm going to tell you about the basketball game right now, the LPT Play of the Day.
It's the LPT Play of the Day. Tonight's best bet from Lions Physical Therapy. Your 5-star rated specialists.
I like spots like this. Northern Iowa does have revenge. Missouri State has revenge tonight in the Missouri Valley against Northern Iowa. They lost there the first time around. But I think the value here is with the dog. Missouri State is coming off one of those games. It was at Loyola on Sunday, and they were about as perfect as a team can get. I mean, they shot 70% on threes. They shot like 65% for the game overall. They won the battle of tempo in a big way, slowed down Loyola. They just outplayed them from start to finish. They could bounce a little bit tonight. And Northern Iowa, in a low-tempo, low-paced, low-possession game, and getting 6.5 with Northern Iowa, not the worst bet in the world. So Northern Iowa plus 6.5 is the LPT Play of the Day. Thanks to Jeff Davis from Caesars. Thanks to Teddy Covers. For Jared Justice, myself, Dave Koch, and we thank you most of all for listening. We'll do it again tomorrow at CG Sportsbooks. Have a great night.